All right, this is for Algebra 1, and I had a special request for a couple problems from Lesson 21. And the first one is number 20 from 21C, and it wants you to graph this inequality. So, the first thing you're going to want to do is get y by itself. So all we really need to do here is divide everything by 4. So that's what I'm going to do. Divide everything here by 4. And so that's what I've got. So it's got y is less than 3/4 x minus 5/4. Okay, that's just kind of yucky. I agree. Who would want to graph that? But honestly, it's just going to look 5/4. Realize, first of all, that's a negative 5/4. But that's 1 1/4. I should say negative 1 1/4. So it's going to be about right there. And you can estimate it. But remember that point right here? This is your y-intercept. So that's negative 1 1/4. This is your slope. It's positive slope. It wants you to go up 3 and to the right 4. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up here. We're still going to go up 3. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, up 3, and then to the right 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so you're just kind of estimating right there. Okay? So again, it was negative 1 1/4. So I went down 1 and then just a little bit more to get hit a 4th. Okay, that's your y-intercept from right here, negative 1 1/4. My slope's 3/4, so I'm going to go up 3 over 4. So notice I'm just kind of right below this line right here, so I'm going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to go to the right 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Which really all you need is 2 points to determine the line. You have to decide at this point, is it going to be a solid line or a dotted line? Since it's strictly less than, not less than or equal to, just less than, you're going to do a dotted line. So I'm going to do this dotted line right in here, and I'm going to kind of do it like that, dot it, extend it out, put little arrows on the end, okay? Now it's just a matter of shading it. Do we shade it above or below? Pick any point you want above or below, and I like this point, 0, 0, okay? So I'm going to try this point right here, 0, 0. Go back to your original equation. Here was your original equation, 4y is less than 3x minus 5. And I'm going to plug this in. Remember, this is your x, and this is your y. Okay? So my x is 0. So I'm going to plug in a 0 right here. Okay? This is my y value, so where I see a y, I'm going to plug in 0. And right here, 4 times 0 is 0. And I'm asking myself, 3 times 0 is 0. So notice I get 0 is less than negative 5. Now, is that true? Is 0 less than negative 5? No. So that means this point that we tried, 0, 0, didn't work. And notice it's above the line. What that means is if this point didn't work, that means nothing above the line will work. Which means it must be, I mean, it's either going to be points above it or below it. It must be the points below. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shade this in. Okay, and that's going to show that everything below the line, if I would pick any point in here, I could plug it in and it would be true. Okay, so that's your answer to that one. Okay, I also had a question from lesson 21. Let me see, what was it? 21E. Number 14. So I'm going to flip to the page and we're going to look to see what was that. I'm looking. And here it is. Simplify the following. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and copy that down. S to the second, R to the 0. I like that. S to the second, R to the 0. And what's it say? S to the 0. And all of that's in parentheses to the negative 2. And then it says R to the 5th. Okay, do you remember what anything is to the 0 power? Do you? That's 1. S to the 0 is 1. Well, 1 times 1 is 1. And 1 times S to the second is S to the second. So this is what I've got. I mean, I like that. Remember what you can do with these? When you have an exponent raised to an exponent, you can multiply. So I'd have S to the negative 4th, R to the 5th. I like you to leave your answers where they don't have negative exponents. So what you can do, the R already has a positive exponent, so you're going to leave him alone. This one has a negative, so if he's upstairs, you're going to do the opposite. You're going to throw him downstairs. So that would be that one right there. There you go.